Hi everyone, my name is Khairul Izwan bin Kamaruzaman, matrix number 261104. I'm going to present about the answer for review question 2 from chapter 5. Under the tax payable computation, first is the business income. The adjusted business income is 19,000, deduct with the balancing allowance and capital allowance to get the statutory business income of 9,000 under Azlan. Next, for the employment income, Azlan's salary is 180,000, which is the amount without any deduction or contribution. Then for Siti's salary is 48,000. There is no taxation for dividend income as to avoid the double taxation on dividend received by the shareholder. Then the rental income is 6,000 for Azlan. The income is after deduct with the quick rent and assessment 2,000 and repair of damaged door windows 4,000. The renovation is not included as it is non-allowable deduction. For other income, Azlan has honorarium amounting to 5,000. Therefore, the aggregate income for Azlan is 200,000 and Siti is 48,000. Azlan has donation, so that donation is restricted to 10% of aggregate income. However, Azlan donation is only 15,000, which is less than maximum amount that allowed to deduct. Then total income for Azlan is 185,000, which is after deduct the donation amount, and Siti total income is 48,000. Therefore, joint assessment total income is 233,000. The total income will deduct with the relief. First is the self-relief, which is 9,000 for Azlan and Siti. Under the joint assessment, also 9,000 ringgit for self-relief. Next, for wife or spouse relief is 4,000 under the joint assessment. For the child relief for Afiq and Afifah are 8,000. It is because both of them pursue their study in higher education and above 17 years old. The next relief is for Asrar, which is a disabled child. The relief for Asrar is 6,000 ringgit Malaysia. All child relief is assessed under Azlan and also the joint assessment. For the EPF contribution and the life insurance, it is 6,000 under Azlan as it is the maximum amount, and then for Siti is 5,000. Next, for the medical and educational insurance is limited to 3,000 under Azlan and also includes under joint assessment. Azlan also purchased lifestyle materials amounting to 1,600. It is assessed under Azlan and also under joint assessment. After that, Siti bought a wheelchair amounting to 3,000 for her disabled mother. Then she also made a medical checkup for Asrar, which is limited to 500. It includes under Siti and also under joint assessments. Therefore, total relief for Azlan is 41,600. Next, 17,500 for Siti and 46,100 for joint assessment. The total income will deduct with the total relief to get chargeable income. After total relief is deduct from total income, chargeable income for Azlan is 143,400. For Siti is 30,500 and 186,900 for joint assessment. Then do the tax computation as in slides. The total income tax for Azlan is 21,136 ringgit, 465 ringgit for Siti, and 31,756 ringgit for joint assessment. After that, Siti get self-rebate of 400 ringgit as her chargeable income is less than 35,000. Azlan pays zakat of 6,000 that also includes under joint assessment. Therefore, tax payable for Azlan is 15,360 ringgit. For Siti is 65 ringgit and for joint assessment is 25,756 ringgit. After deduct with monthly tax deduction, the tax refund for Azlan is 684 ringgit. For Siti, tax refund is 1,135 ringgit. Under the joint assessment, the tax payable balance is 8,356 ringgit. For the next questions, there are 5 categories of such expenses that would qualify for lifetime relief. The 5 categories of lifetime relief is first for books, journals, magazines, printed newspaper or other similar publications. Second is the IT gadgets, whether personal computer, smartphone, tablet. For the third is sport equipment for any sport activity. 4 is any club membership, and 5 is for the internet subscription.